Hi Aries, this is Gypsy Spirit here with you, and I'm ready to give you your September reading. Go over a few guidelines before we get started. First, this is a general reading, so some of it may apply to you and some of it may not. And whatever resonates, hang on to it. What doesn't resonate, throw it out the window. Also, if you want your own personal reading, you can get that. All you got to do is just go down to the description box below and it'll tell you all about how to get your own personal reading. Also, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my video as well. But anyway, Aries, let's go ahead and get started because I've already drawn your oracle cards and your tarot cards, and I also have a special bonus card for you. So let's get started. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse here. Let me show you. It seems to me like you've been working on something that has to do with money, like maybe an idea that you have or are trying to build your finances. And I've been getting this a lot here lately. I've been doing a lot of readings for people here locally and in other states. But right now, I guess maybe with the recession going on or getting ready to happen, as they say, there's a lot of concerns about money. And the Nine of Pentacles being in reverse for you, Aries, it's like usually Aries are pretty positive people, but it's like you feel like things aren't going your way, that things aren't manifesting in the way that you had manifested them, or they're not coming to fruition like you had wanted. And it's a lot of it is about your way of thinking. And looking at the other cards, it's like you're draining yourself. You're draining your energy. You're putting your energy into something, or thoughts. A lot of it has to do with your thoughts, your negative thoughts, that you're not, that you feel like you want to throw in the towel, that things aren't working. But that you're doing that to yourself with your thinking. Your map card, M-A-P, a lot of people think I say mat. It's map. But because of my Bell's palsy, I have a hard time, my mouth always looks crooked. But anyway, the Talisman card. So it's like you got to change your way of thinking, but also there's elements, earthly elements from other dimensions that are here to help you, such as dragons, fairies, unicorns, and also, work with your crystals and essential oils. You've got to put yourself in a place where you can meditate and really remove yourself off this physical plane. Because when we live in this physical world, we have so much crap going on around us, and we get boggled down with the thoughts and the energy that's on this planet. And what you want to do is you want to remove yourself, your thoughts, and lift yourself to a higher plane, a spiritual plane. Get yourself grounded with universe. And that's what the Talisman is telling you. It's like, get on that path, that spiritual path, where you're connected with your spirit guides and your angels. Get grounded with universe. Change, to help you change the thoughts and the thinking, because that's why you have a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There is abundance for you, but you have to change your way of thinking and the way you perceive things. The word that comes to me right now, Aries, is expect. I'll tell you something. I have a 23-year-old son, and he has a little bit of an entrepreneurial type spirit. He's always trying new things. And he set up a new Etsy shop a couple of nights ago. And he came out and he told me about it. And he said, yeah, well, I set up this Etsy shop, and he told me what he was selling. And he said, well, it probably won't work. I just looked at him and I said, what are you talking about? It probably won't work. He said, well, everything else I've tried doesn't work. That broke my heart. And I said to him, no, you should not have opened that store. You should not have opened that store because of the way that you're thinking right now. You got to get your mind right before you start something. If you go into something and your mind is not in that positive mode, and believing and manifesting and expecting good to happen, not going to happen. I'm a real good salesperson. I used to sell real estate. I had my own clothing store, and I've always been really good in sales. And I sold timeshare. I always say, if you can sell timeshare, you can sell anything. But I got into the timeshare business and I did okay. But when I went into it, there was a lot of stuff going on in my life. I was going through a major breakup. I was in a very, very dark place. And I did not do as well as I know that what my potential is in selling. So, needless to say, I didn't stay in it for very long. But your mind has to be right if you're going to start a new thing, anything you do in your life. I even remember the first time I ever got married, and I was like 19. And I told myself even before I got married, well, if it doesn't work, I'll just get a divorce. Well, guess what? A year and a half later, that's exactly what I did. So I set my mind up for that. And that's why I'm telling you that in the map card, it's showing you the talisman. Get connected with your spirit guides and use your crystals and your oils and communicate, with whatever it is that you're connected to. Some people are connected to mermaids or merpeople. Some people are connected with fairies. Use those. Use all of that. Start creating your herbs. Look it up. If you need to, call me or text me and I'll help you. Create the right herbs to help you move forward into that positive mode. Because that's the only way you're going to get out of this, Aries. The Chariot card is your next card. So you got it right here, Aries. This is a major card. So you got it. So when I see this card, it's like, if you see the light here, the girl, she's traveling with a wand of light. That's your spirit guides, your angels. And they're trying to move you into a positive place, a place for you to where you're supposed to be. But as you can see, one of these horses is trying to take a detour. And that detour is where you don't want to be, because that is a detour. That detour is a place, that's your comfort zone. And the universe is telling you right now that you've got to get out of that comfort zone so that you can move forward and explore and learn new things. That's why I'm telling you to start getting grounded and connected. Get out of this physical world. Get your mind out of this physical world. Allow yourself to rise above to that spiritual world. And you'll figure it out how to mesh the two worlds together so that things will work for you if you do what I tell you to do. I always tell the story that my favorite, I love mob movies. Like The Godfather is one of my favorites because I think Al Pacino is so sexy. I would drop my panties for him at any given moment. But anyway, in the mob movies, when they kill somebody, they take a cement block and a thick rope and they tie it around him and they throw him in the ocean. And that's exactly, Aries, where you're at right now. You have sunk at the bottom of the ocean. And I use this analogy because in this world, this is a hard place to live, I got to tell you. But in this world, you've allowed all that negative stuff enter in your brain. And so now you've sunk to the very bottom. But you are the only one, Aries, that has the knife that can cut that cord so you can rise back up above. Rise yourself back up. Get on that spiritual plane and start getting yourself grounded with universe and doing what you need to do. Do not take that comfort zone. Do not go back to that space. You got to get on the right path, because there's a lot of abundance waiting for you. Your angel card is Bethany, and this is a beautiful card for you right now, Aries. This really ties in with this reading here. It says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. Absolutely, I would certainly suggest a sea salt bath. I have boxes, like care boxes, that I put together for my clients. I always put, I have Epsom salt, black sea salt, Dead Sea salt, baking soda, and essential oils all added in that. And I tell them, put it in your bath water, because that helps to remove some of that negativity that's around your magnetic aura field. Also, sage yourself. So I think, Aries, right now, it's like you've been worrying a lot about money and whatever it is that you're trying to do to increase business for yourself or increase money, and you feel like it's not working, and it's not working because you are sabotaging your own self. We got the Sun card, which is in reverse. So you got two major cards here. And the Sun card, when I see this card and it's in reverse, it's telling me that you're not in a happy space right now. You have a lot of worry on your mind. You're worrying about things that you really don't need to worry about. If you do what I tell you to do, things will start getting better. But, you know, you're the only one, like I said, you're the only one that has the knife to cut that cord so that you can rise above. And it's all about changing your thinking, the way you think, your perception on what's going on around you. When you manifest something, you have to expect it. Don't put it out there if you're not going to expect it to happen. You know, just like with my son. A long time ago, this woman and I were talking, and we were sitting in a restaurant, and we were talking about a guy that I was involved with, and he lived up in Asheville. And she said, he is going to get on a bus and come see you. And I said, no, he's not. He'll never do that. And she got so mad with me. She said, why? I just used my energy and my breath to put that out there, and you just sabotaged it because of my negative words to her. So I have grown a lot spiritually since then. I mean, that was like in 2011 or 2010, something like that. But I know now what she was talking about, and we do this to ourselves. It's not other people. It's our thinking, and we do it to ourselves. We get caught up thinking about what other people are thinking about us. You know, that we are thinking that people are thinking negative things about us or whatever. So what? They're not living in your body. You can't worry about what other people are thinking. And so anyway, your bonus card though this is a beautiful card, and I always read the book on this card. You know how tarot cards come with a little booklet. I read from my intuition on everything else. But this particular card, they're so beautiful, and I want you to get all the essence of what this card is all about. This card says intuition. That's right, Aries. Start connecting to your higher divine and your spiritual guides, and start using your intuition, and get out of this, the crap that the world has put on you and made you think, because you deserve better, and you can have better once you start shifting the way you think in your mind. Let's see. So this is, I'm looking this up in the book, what it means. Intuition. You just seem to have a knack for knowing what's going to work. Yes, you do, Aries. Aries are very smart, creative people, and and they're very positive people. Your creative process is unique to you. You just get started and magic happens. You have a lot of endurance and you're a hard worker. Once you get focused on a project, you don't stop. You are a trendsetter and you seem to understand what people love. You are very forward thinking. You are being reminded that you have your own inner voice guiding you always. Tap into your wisdom and allow yourself this higher perspective. So there you go, Aries. It's all about getting yourself out of this prison. You're in a prison. Your mind is in prison right now, and you got to get it out of there. Set yourself free. Set your mind free. And when you manifest something, or you start thinking about doing something, you start believing and expecting it to happen. And there you go. So I hope this helps. I will see you again next month. And again, if you want your own personal reading, I can do a reading for you over the phone. If you're in the United States, just go to my website and all that's listed in the box below. And again, if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to hear more from me, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much. And I will see you again soon, Aries. I love you all. Bye-bye.